Hey guys, it's me Ken, and I'm here in New Madrid, actually New Madrid, Missouri, in the county seat of New Madrid County. It's southeast Missouri in the Boot Heel, and I just wanted to stop by here at the Mississippi River and give you guys a little bit of a shot of the river. And they got this sign up here, so we'll get a picture of that. Talks about the earthquake that hit New Madrid, and I think it made the river run like backwards and all that, so it was pretty bad. And I'm actually, my grandparents are from really close by here, and I've lived in this area several years of my life, but now I'm living up near St. Louis. And I don't know, my dad was in the Air Force, so I'm a brat, so I've been all over. But a friend of mine had to go to court today, so I thought I'd make a little video while I'm here. So I'm in my car. I'm gonna fix and get out. We'll do a little bit of videoing here by the river so you guys can see it. There's actually a museum right across the street. I might go ahead and see if we can't go to that and do some stuff in there maybe while I'm waiting on my friend. Hopefully they won't put him in jail today. It's really windy, so this might not turn out so well, but we'll turn around. You can get a glance at the Mississippi River there. And here's the sign. Talks about the earthquake. It says the New Madrid earthquake, made up of a series of monstrous and lesser shocks, which began December 16th, 1811, and continued over a year, centered here. One of the great earthquakes of the world. Because of severity and length, it caused little loss of life in a thinly settled region. Some of the shocks were felt as far as 1,100 miles, Real Foot Lake across the river, as a result of the disaster. I didn't know Real Foot Lake was that close. I think it's a little further, but it's in Tennessee. And as a result of the disaster, New Madrid land certificates good for public land elsewhere were provided sufferers by U.S. Relief Act 1815, which benefited mostly speculators. In 1862, Union forces captured New Madrid and by means of a canal sawed through a submerged forest to a bayou, gained control of island number 10 and command of the river. Nearby in Mississippi County is Belmont Battlefield, scene of an 1861 engagement in which both federal forces under Grant and Confederates under Pillow claimed victory. New Madrid's seat of government is one of the 5 Spanish districts, later one of Missouri's first 5 counties. Serves as farming community, cotton and soybean crops. Predominant rich land has been reclaimed by the Little River and St. John's Levee drainage system. It says it's erected by State Historical Society of Missouri and State Highway Commission in 1953. Hopefully you guys can hear that. The wind's really blowing today, so we want to head down to that museum. Okay, I'm here at the New Madrid Historical Museum, and we're just kind of looking at some of the Indian artifacts they have here. I'm just going to slowly pan over some of this. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are interested in Indian artifacts, and these are the real deals. I actually started this video a while ago, and I thought it was started, but it wasn't, so I had to double back. Some of these cabinets are lighted and some aren't. Those spear points are really hard to find intact. That's kind of nice. I did like this pot too. I did like the over here. This basically says here's one that I sort of liked a lot. These are water bottles. read some of this. You guys can just pause it and see. I'm going to try to get most of this if I can. That was neat. Not sure what that is. Pretty here. Really pretty. Nice condition. One over here. Not sure what that thing is. The squiggly thing. Pendants. Some of these cabinets aren't lit, so doing the best I can. Pipes. What that is. The Indian mound. This is a nice piece. Some sort of a sword. De Soto, 1500s. It talks about the quakes. Take that light off of it. So here's New Madrid, and here's Reelfoot Lake in Tennessee. So I was thinking possibly Kentucky, but it is in Tennessee. It's probably not that far across here, but to get to it, you have to go down to Dyersburg, Tennessee, and cut up. So, but that's some of the timeline of the earthquakes. There's Carroll, Illinois. I'm actually from East Prairie, Missouri, which is kind of right in here somewhere. So I do know a little bit about the history. May come back and get some pictures of some of this stuff. Petrified snake. This must be some sort of seismograph. Seismometer. It did say they have about 400 tremors a year here, but most of them you can't feel. I have felt a couple that shook my chair and almost threw me off the couch one time. So it was kind of neat. A little scary, but you can actually hear them coming. Cypress trees, that's kind of normal around here. I'll probably come back and take some pictures of some of this stuff. These are neat. Those suckers are big too. Here's my foot. I wear a size 12. So that's a pretty doggone big cannon shell. And that was I think they had a big battle on number 10 Island. They talked about that a little bit on the video. That is a big cannonball right there. And another big shell. I need to get out on number 10 Island and try to do some metal detecting. There's the information on the how the Union, they built a canal and got to island number 10 in order to defeat the Confederates. And one of the commanders, the general in blue. Talks about island number 10. That's where when I get the jet boat going, that's where we're going to be. We're going to get out there and do some hunting. Yeah, it's kind of neat Civil War stuff. I'm all about Civil War stuff. It's my original. Somewhere more, looks like I'm on the wrong side. Let me look over here first. Kind of neat old bottles. I guess they probably dug these up somewhere along the river. Somebody's lucky enough to find them. And that's a cannon. There's some more of the artillery shells. Here we got some musket balls that they've found. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm not trying to talk real loud in the museum. That's a cool knife. I think that's a knife. Box. That's neat. Plenty of musket balls, so it looks like I need to get my metal detector out. Really nice swords. Like cavalry saber, those are nice, beautiful swords. Absolutely gorgeous swords. Just kind of a little once over here. Nice flintlock. Oh, crutches. This is part of a doctor's collection. Not sure what that is. Remains an oil can from the Confederate transport Winchester, used by an engineer to oil the machinery on board the boat. There's this one, I was in the back of it earlier. getting closer to closing time, so I'm not going to go real slow. There's some nice cannonballs, all different sizes. See the holes, that's where they were loaded with gunpowder so they would actually explode. And you kind of think they might just be hard balls, but they actually blow up. A nice old flag. I don't know if it's original or not, but it's pretty. Beautiful cannon here. Let's see what this is. I think they talked about this in the video. About this coat. Step back. It's always nice to see original stuff because there's so much fake stuff out there. So I'm just trying to give a nice pan over so you guys can maybe see some of this. That's World War I. I've actually had pictures like this before I bought at auctions. I think the price of these things have gone pretty far up. A nice bayonet. I would say that's probably, I guess it's American, so it's a little bit confusing. They look a little bit like Germans, but the Germans have look like a eagle's beak on their stuff. One helmet. That's kind of neat. There's some info on that. On this cannon. Very cool. Wouldn't want to be on the wrong end of that thing. Purple Heart. Not sure what the other medal is. Looks like some sort of bomber. Oh yeah, it's a bomber group right here. Cool. Very cool. Man, look at that Purple Heart. They don't make them like that anymore. They don't look like that anymore. There's another one. That's a neat picture there. I'd say that's World War I. Now they're kind of getting into my stuff I like. German. I am half German, so makes me very interested in this. And I also lived in Berlin for 2 years. And when you live in Berlin, this is the kind of stuff you really live for, because the history is all around you. Not sure what that is there. Cool. Very cool. A little more modern stuff. Little log turner. Maybe if you see some of this stuff out and about, you'll recognize. Nice sign. That up there is a cotton scale. That's what they used to, you hang the bag on that end. They had what's called a P, which is this. And you slide it back and forth to get the accurate weight of the cotton. And here's a bale of cotton and the cotton bag just hanging on the P on the scale. The New Madrid is a big bend. I think they call that Thompson Bend. I used to deer hunt over there on Thompson Bend. It's about 1,000 acres. It's all state forest land, I believe. So it's a lot of fun. Used to love to deer hunt. It's been a while now. I'm kind of a collector of soda bottles, so I want to look at these. I think I've got the Pepsi. Isn't that called Thompson Bend? That the island around where it goes around, is that Thompson Bend?
Which one?
Where it's like right down here where that big forest area is.
Down this way, you mean?
There's
you've got Donaldson Point.
Oh, Donaldson Point.
Donaldson
That's
Point,
it.
yeah.
That's what I'm trying
Right
to
here
remember.
is where you are, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's either
Donaldson
Kentucky Bend or
Point.
New Madrid Bend, depending on which
Gotcha.
side of the river.
Yeah, Donaldson Point's on the Missouri side.
Yes, sir.
And I used to deer hunt there a lot.
They do a
Every
lot of
year.
duck hunting over there,
Do
too.
they duck hunt now? Yeah, that was really a lot of fun.
No.
There it is, the New Madrid Historical Museum. Hopefully I gave you guys a little bit of a decent tour of it. Main Street. Not much going on, a lot of places closed. I saw the furniture store was for sale. The little gas station across the street here looks like it's about done. Nope, it's closed. And my friend called me and said that he didn't have to go to jail. So we're gonna go get him and then head back towards the city, towards St. Louis. So we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.